All right. So this is another music recommendation. Today I'm going to be talking about Gary Hoey, a blues rock guitarist. He's an accomplished guy. He showed up on my Pandora playlist on numerous occasions. He's had a significant amount of albums. He's appeared at the 2010 Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp in Los Angeles, as depicted in VH1 Classics documentary Aftermath. And I have to admit, I have not watched that. I just read about that on Wikipedia. So, he's a rock instrumentalist, he's a singer songwriter at times, mostly in the blues rock genre. And what I've heard from him is mostly instrumental kind of stuff, and it is pretty good. It is pretty good stuff. He's not as crazy as somebody like Buckethead, but he's got melody, he's got skill, and I he's probably not the household name that the average guitarist would like to be, but you might have heard his stuff somewhere. He's not as well known a name as the former Kiss guitarist Ace Frehley, but then again, neither is the other actual Kiss guitarist named Mark St. John. I must admit, I never heard of that guy, but he apparently exists. I was briefly looking up Kiss guitarists, you know, um, while researching this, and I learned about that guy. And even aside from that, you'll hear more about Kiss than Ace Frehley's former band, Frehley's Comet. And that kind of thing is just pretty common in music. As another example, you're more likely to hear about Stevie Ray Vaughan than his brother Jimmy Vaughan. And it's not like Jimmy Vaughan's a bad guitarist or anything. It's just there's sort of an unwritten hierarchy, I suppose you might say. So, if you are into surf instrumentals, you might want to check out Gary Hoey's Monster Surf album from 2005. I am a big fan of surf music. I don't listen to it as much as I should. And I also must admit, I haven't listened to this particular album, although I should check it out once I mentioned it. And I would say Gary Hoey is another guitarist who probably won't get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or a lot of stuff like that, but he's still done some pretty worthwhile stuff over the years. And based on what I've heard, I've liked it. And just some very basic trivia here. He was born in Lowell, Massachusetts on August 23rd, 1960. So, um, based on when this episode's coming out, it's close to his birthday. So I can say, early happy birthday, Gary Hoey. And, as far as his career goes, he started touring nationally and internationally uh, with artists such as Brian May of Queen, Ted Nugent, Foreigner, Joe Satriani, the Doobie Brothers, Beth Hart, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Eric Johnson, Steve Vai, Peter Frampton, Rick Derringer, Deep Purple, and Lita Ford. And he also supported Jeff Beck on the US leg of his spring 2010 tour. So he gets around. He's not a complete unknown or anything like that, but definitely he's somebody who might be under the radar. So go ahead and give him a chance. Not saying he'll absolutely knock your socks off or anything like that, but you know, sometimes you just gotta make a recommendation and see what happens. So that's about it. Have a nice day.